Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be doing today's video because it is a cash stuffing day. Finally, if you would have watched my last video, I am going to do this week's video as far as cash stuffing. I am not cash stuffing a lot of money today. And if you would have watched my last video, you'll understand why. We'll see what happens as far as going forward next week. I feel like our finances might change a bit. I definitely, health is number one, and that is my main priority for anybody in my family, including myself. And we are just fortunate enough that we do bring in a guaranteed income, and that covers all of our bills. And then we still have money left over in order to cash budget. But I think things might be shifting a little bit as far as our finances, but I definitely will keep you guys posted hopefully next week. But let's get into the cash stuffing. I have $201, I believe, here today. So I do have a loonie that is off to the side here. And then we have $200 here. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, and $100. So we are just doing a little cash stuffing today. If you guys would have watched my last video, you would have known that a lot of my paycheck this week is going to be going to inventory on my Etsy shop. So that is why it is a cash, like such a smaller cash stuffing this week. But that is totally okay. Every dollar adds up. Please remember that. And please remember that you can cash stuff any dollar amount. If you have $80, you can cash stuff that. So please remember, it doesn't necessarily matter what you have left over. You can make it work with your budget. So I also remembered that I forgot my cash wallet. However, we are not cash stuffing groceries or gas because I already bought both of those on my debit card, and we are not cash stuffing those. And then we will be using $10 for eating out and $10 for personal. So I am just going to put that off to the side, and I will put it in my cash wallet once this video is all done. So sorry about that, but my cash wallet is upstairs. So let's get started. We are starting with our short-term sinking binder. And we are going to be using, I love these so much, the Halloween envelopes. Oh my gosh, I just love them. They are just so adorable, you guys. They are the cutest things ever. They are still on my website, on my Etsy shop, and make sure that you check them out. All right, first we're doing medical. Medical is getting $5 this week. So now in medical, we have $25. How has your week been going? Our week has been so chaotic, you guys. It's been absolutely ridiculous, but we are hanging in there. We are doing all of the things. We are not doing anything in renovations, and we do have $500 in the bank. What do you guys think? I have a few different placeholders in today's video, so you need to tell me which one you like the best. So there is this one, which is the $500 one, which we have in the bank for renos. Costco, I also did a big Costco shop last weekend, so I am not adding. We are good. Like, I even went overboard. We are good for Costco. I don't even think I'll need to go at the end of September for that, honestly. And beauty, I am adding $20. So I do want to add place card holders to my Etsy shop, $40 in beauty. And I just am kind of working with a few designs. So those designs will be in today's video, and you guys need to let me know which ones you like the best, because, I want to definitely do what you guys are interested in. Birthdays is getting $10. I do have, which I don't have place card holders in here, but I do have $200 in the bank for birthday. Travel, I spent all of my travel money when I went to Banff, so we are starting that all over again. And we have no plans, honestly, for a very, very long time, even for me to go and visit Jenna again for a while. So we are putting $10 in travel. And then in date night, we are putting $5. And Jimmy and I just went on a date night on last Saturday. which was really, really good. We went to our favorite steakhouse in the city, so that is all spent. Pets is going to be getting $10. So we're going to add $10 with that. There we go. And then holidays is getting nothing. Support small is getting nothing. And hunting is going to be getting $40. All right, in hunting, in the bank, I have $600. This is another place card holder, which just has the gold. It's quite similar to the last one that you've seen, if not the same, just a different color. I don't have the pink Piggy. This was just all one color. And then this was gifted to me. I believe it's Save with Tea is her YouTube channel. So I have $600 in the bank for hunting and then $640. So you guys, hunting is up in the air because of my husband's current situation right now. But we will make that decision probably within this month. But if we are not going to go hunting and use this money for hunting, it will just be transferred over into our tax-free savings account. All right, let's go into our long-term savings binder. And we are starting off with anniversary. And anniversary, is going to be getting $5. And in anniversary, now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, and $96. $96. Our anniversary isn't until April of next year, so that is building up. Janet is going to be getting $15, and I totally used up my cash when I went to Banff. Like I mentioned, we went up to Jasper and we did a whole bunch of things, so it was kind of expensive. Taxes is going to be getting $10, and this is for our tax preparation to get done, which is usually about $300 for both Jimmy and I. So we have now 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, and 180 in taxes. So I am hoping to have these fully funded very, very soon. And by those, I mean taxes, Apollo, and our car registration are all due in March. And I really want to have them hopefully fully funded by like next month is what I'm hoping. Apollo is going to be getting $10 as well. Apollo is our online streaming company, which we pay $200 for the year. So now in Apollo, we have $100, $20, $40, $50, and $60 in Apollo. And car maintenance is getting nothing this week, and it does have $20 in it. Car registration is also going to be getting $10. And car registration is about $300 for the year for all of our vehicles and trailers and Jimmy's Harley Davidson bike and everything. So now in car registration, we have 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, and $180. So we need $120 more for that. So I'm really hoping those ones, especially under the circumstances, will get fully funded. And then we won't have anything to worry about. Christmas is fully funded in our bank. Like there's a lot of the things that we need are fully funded. So that's a huge relief under the circumstances. And now let's get into our savings and our tax-free savings account. And this is another very, very important thing. And I want to really tell you and listen to what I'm saying. You need to have a savings account. You need to have an emergency fund. You never know what will happen to either you or your husband. Like I mentioned, we are fortunate enough to have that income and to have money that is covering all of our bills, our mortgage, our cell bill, our utilities, our Wi-Fi. We are lucky that we do get those pensions income to cover all of that. However, we are still homeowners. And although we've done a lot of work, something can happen. You know, our hot water tank, anything can happen. And not only with ourselves, with our kids. I'm telling you right now, you need to make that a priority. You need to make that a priority. Please listen. If I talked to Jimmy about this when we were coming back from emergency, and I said, we are fortunate enough that we don't have that stress on top of everything else that we're dealing with. We do not have the stress of finances because we do have, you know, that income. Plus we have a savings account. We have a tax-free savings account. I have an RRSP that I earned from work. I did get an amount. I don't think I've ever explained this to it, because what I did with it, I did have the return of contributions through my pension at my job. And that amount was, I think, over $7,000. And what I did is I rolled that over into an RRSP. I'm not a huge fan of RRSPs. However, I didn't want to get taxed on it, because that's what would have happened if I would have withdrawn it and put it in our bank account. I would have got taxed, I think it's 20 or 30%. So I decided to leave it in and roll it over into an RRSP, and it'll just sit there. And you know what I mean? I actually have it in a RIF. It's not in an RRSP. It earned a little bit more interest that way, but that's what I did with that. So I'm telling you right now, if you have even $100 left over in the month, put it in your emergency fund, please, please, please. So this, I'm going to change these categories. I'm going to do new envelopes for this binder very soon, but this is actually our savings account. So in our bank account, we have a checkings account, which I don't have more than like $100 in there. We have a savings account. We have a tax-free savings account. And we have a RIF, which is a retirement investment fund. So that's what we have. That is it. Jimmy and I are together in all of them. The names are both his and I. That's how we work it. And that's what we have. So in our savings account, we have $3,000. So 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000. This is another idea that I've had for the place cards. This is going to be option number 3. Let me know down in the comments which one you like. So we have $3,000 in our savings account. Now, in our tax-free savings account, that's where we've been putting all of Jimmy's side hustle money that he's been making. And if we have leftover money, you know, I always put it in the tax-free savings account, because there it sits. I can't transfer it out. It's there if we need it, you know, etc. And so in our tax-free savings account, we have $5,000, $6,000, and $7,000. So $7,000 is in our tax-free savings account. So having that money in those accounts, you guys, really makes us feel confident and comfortable if Jimmy is unable to go back to work. Now, he will be able to collect either long-term disability of some sort, but we all know how long that takes. It does anyways here in Canada. If you do a claim, you probably will get it about 6 months time. It does backlog it. You will get from the day that you claimed it, but it just takes a while. So that's what I mentioned. Well, I'll have to really figure out, depending where Jimmy is at next week, our finances might change, and you know, we'll have to just wait and see, right? I'm hoping that through like my Etsy income through my store and through YouTube on my main channel, I would love to get this channel monetized and to earn some income, so that I can have that income from all of my revenues that will really help us through this time, because we weren't expecting it right now. I was budgeting and expecting it happening in December. And he was, you know, making this money with this side hustle, which was excellent. And it was such good money. And on top of that, his working still. And, you know, that was going to be an extra like $10,000 that we would have been able to invest and put away. And, you know, now it's in limbo. So I'm hoping that with my income and my revenues that I can definitely help. So please, if you're interested in anything on my Etsy shop, I would love your support and I would appreciate it so very much. So thank you for that. I'm keeping busy with all of the orders. All right, next let's go into our savings challenges. And our savings challenges, we're only going to do 3. We are going to do the Piggy challenge, and we are going to do $10. Let me just grab my marker here. I also wanted to say that the Piggy challenge is available on my Etsy shop, as well as this keychain. But I am thinking about adding, like, as a physical product, this laminated and the envelope to match it. So I'm thinking about adding that to my Etsy shop as well, because I do get a lot of people that are really interested in the envelopes because they've already downloaded this, because I do have a downloadable listing for it. But I am thinking of a physical product as well to offer on my Etsy shop. So hopefully I can get that up and running and do that. I want to have it like already done and made so that I can make, 20 at a time and just have them for sale. And then I can, if somebody orders them, it's not going to take up my time to do that. I can just grab it off of my inventory and add it. All right, we are adding $10 this week to the Piggy challenge. So I do have these as a downloadable savings challenge on my Etsy shop, which is always linked below. Next, we are going to be doing the 1,000 savings challenge, and we are adding $15 to that. So this here is my 1,000 savings challenge. After all of these savings challenges are done, actually we don't count the money. After all of my savings challenges are done, I will be depositing the money into a tax-free savings account like I had mentioned previously. And then, that it will stay in there probably until like 2024. We plan on doing some of our traveling, depending on how Jimmy and his recovery is, of course. But we want to have as much as we possibly can have in our tax-free savings account, during that time, because you never know what will happen. So $15 for the $1,000 savings challenge. And our last one that we will be doing is our weekly challenge. And you guys, we are on week number 6 for this. So I am just going to check off number 6 and add in my $6. And there we go. And that is all done. So that is it for you this week, you guys. It was just a small little cash stuffing, but nevertheless, $200, makes a little bit of headway as far as, our goals and our financial goals, especially with some of those annual payments, like the car registration, our taxes getting prepared, and the Apollo. We're getting pretty close to that being fully funded. So I would really like to concentrate on those things. And I want to make sure that we have all the things that we need to pay for, like Christmas is fully funded, and get the Apollo, the car registration, our tax preparation, and all of those things that we know are going to be coming regardless, that we do have the funds for them, because we're not sure what our finances will look like, in the next month. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more of an idea, and we will see how Jimmy is doing even in a week or 2 weeks time. But that is going to be it for today's video. Please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel as well. It helps me grow this channel and to reach that 1,000 subscriber mark. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.